Hey, what's up? So for today's video, I thought that I would film myself dyeing my hair. I dye it a lot and I thought, hey, why not post a video of me doing it for anybody who wants to know how I get these colors, or anybody who doesn't know how to do it, or just really to just have some fun. So let's get into it. So the stuff that I'm going to be using today is a bowl for mixing my dyes. I have these two paint brushes. I'm probably going to end up using the bigger one because it'll be easier. Just looks like that, nothing major. I also have these gloves. They're just blue latex gloves for my job because I work at a chocolate factory, so I usually just take a bunch home. Why not? And the dye that I'm going to be using today is Arctic Fox. And I have 3 different shades, 3 different blue shades. One of them is kind of a purple, but yeah. There is Poseidon, which I normally use this one. And then I also have Aquamarine. And I usually mix these two, but for today, I'm actually going to be using Periwinkle. And I'm going to be mixing Periwinkle with Aquamarine, mostly. And then I'm going to add just a touch of Poseidon. My hair, just a warning, no matter what I dye it, it's probably not going to come out that exact color because my hair is already blue. I always do it different colors. I don't always do it the same blue every time I re-dye it, and I don't re-dye it that often. I usually do it once it's starting to fade, and to me, it's fading a lot in here, as you can tell. Like, all of this is faded. So I thought, why not re-dye it and just talk to you guys and show you guys what I do so you can get an idea. Let me get my gloves on before I do this. That's probably the smart move, right? Now, when you're doing this, it's always smart to like use a lot of whatever you're doing because you don't want to run out. I usually use more than I need so that I have a lot extra, but I'd rather have extra than not have enough. And I'm going to try to do equal amounts of both dyes. So that's the first dye. So now I'm going to try to do an even amount of this dye. If it's not totally even, it's okay. So this is what it looks like. And I'm going to be mixing these two together. Make sure you mix it really, really well. And that's kind of the color that I'm going for, that like bluish color. I do like to do teal, but I found that since my hair is already blue, it's hard to get it to be teal because the last time I actually used a teal hair dye, I don't think it really worked that well, but you know, we're just messing with it. And then I'm gonna add some Poseidon. Like a deeper shade than the Periwinkle was, and I don't want it to come out too dark. And honestly, I may have added more than I wanted, but like you learn. I don't think I'm gonna mind it if I mess it up too much because my hair is already this shade, so I don't think it'll be anything major. I can always just wash it out and then re-dye it again. When you do color it, you want to make sure that you saturate your hair in it, because if you miss any hairs at all, it's just a pain in the ass in all honesty. I hate it. This is my shade. It's like a teal, well not like a teal, it's like basically a very bright turquoisey color, which is what I like. So in order to do this, in order for me to put on my hair, I like to have my hair straightened because then it's easier to see what is where. Because I don't like to dye it above the blue because I have blonde here, as you can see, and then brown. And I like to keep that difference because I feel like it looks cooler if I have blue, blonde, brown. So I usually just keep it right here. And my hair's going out a lot too, so because this blue used to be like higher. So I usually just dye whatever is blue and don't dye anything else. I try not to. So now we're going to get into the dyeing process. Sometimes I put it on my brush and then I put on my hair as well, and sometimes I don't. And I usually do a mix. Like I'll start with this, and then once I'm annoyed with the brush or I just don't want to use it anymore, then I'll just start using my hand again. Try not to get the blue anywhere other than where the blue is, because all of this brown hair is my natural, and obviously the blonde isn't. The blonde is when I dyed it, and I'm trying to grow my hair out because all the blue is so beyond dead from dyeing it so much. So when I do dye it, I try really hard not to get anywhere but the blue. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and I'm just gonna keep doing this. We'll start on the second side a little bit so you guys can see that first. And I just do the same thing on both sides. Make sure to not get the dye anywhere but your hair. I'm using a bowl right now, so it makes it a lot easier to not get it anywhere else. But if you're not using a bowl and you're just like have a bottle of hair dye like these and you're just putting it straight onto your hair, have newspapers or something down, because some of these dyes are really like staining and they may come out eventually, but it's just safer to not get it anywhere in the first place. Also put Vaseline on your skin, because like I said, staining, and Vaseline will rub off any dye that you get on yourself. So Vaseline and newspapers are what you should use when you're dyeing your hair. Also gloves, because dye your skin, duh. I have done it without gloves and it does wash out after a while, but it's easier to just not do that in the first place and to just like be more careful. I actually do prefer colored hair over regular hair because it's more fun and it's just more me. Like, I've had my hair natural and I honestly just not a big fan of it. Like, I'd rather have something fun to look at. I've been dyeing my hair blue. Actually, I've been dyeing my whole head blue for like a really long time now. I started in middle school with dyeing my whole head purple, and then I dyed my whole head blue. And then in high school, I dyed my hair red. And I did that for a few years. And then finally I was like, oh, I really want blonde hair, but I was afraid to do it because I thought that, like, I have so much hair on my face right now. I apologize, but I'm wearing lipstick, so yeah. But I was so afraid that I was like gonna kill my hair if I did it. But I did it and it was actually pretty good. So I had blonde after that, and I honestly haven't gone back to red. I've done a lot of washout colors, which I like because the washout is just easier to handle. You can constantly change it. But I don't know if I'll ever permanently go back to red, because every color I do, other than doing the blues lately, has been permanent. So red is just a lot to upkeep with. It's hard to get out, and I just like things that are easier to come out. The only thing I don't like about the blue is that once it fades, your hair looks gray, and I'm not all about that, but if you keep up with it, it still looks cute. And I think the gray, depending on what gray it fades to, can actually look really cute. Look at all these freaking hairs in my face right now. Like, this is ridiculous. But actually, you know what? I can just wipe them on my shirt. Also, wear a shirt that you don't like when you dye your hair, because you don't want to like mess it up. Okay, so this is basically done. So I'm just gonna let it sit like this for about half an hour, and then I'm gonna wash it out and I will show you guys the end result. So yeah, stay tuned. This is what it looks like at the moment. Just thought that I would show you guys really quick so you get an idea. So it's just like a pretty turquoisey color. Okay, so I just rinsed out my hair. This is what it looks like. Very, 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 very wet, dripping wet still. I'm gonna go dry this and then I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay, so this is the finished product of my hair. Definitely came out pretty good, I'd have to say. The inside, as you can tell, is a lot more blue now than it was before. And it's actually a pretty color. It didn't come out purple like I thought it would, so I'm kind of glad with that. This is normally how I like to have my hair, just like a nice blue turquoisey color, and yeah. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you thought it was good. Subscribe to my channel for future uploads and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload next. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!